Hey everybody, I'd like to welcome you to the first ever virtual annual meeting for the Youth Crisis Center. I'm Layla Sundstrom, board chair, and today we want to take a moment to recap our year and talk to you more about some of the great accomplishments we've had. As we reflect back on 2020, this has been an unprecedented, challenged year. I think those terms have been greatly overused in our community. And so when I think about our year in review, I want to have a better word to describe it. And so I thought about our name, the Youth Crisis Center. And you think about the word that stands out there is crisis. And if you look at the Chinese characters for the word crisis, it's actually composed of two symbols. The first symbol represents danger. This would encompass feelings of fear, helplessness, vulnerability. I think those are all things that we can relate to over the last 7 months that we've experienced. But when you look at the Chinese characters, the second symbol represents opportunity, but more precisely, it's a change point. When we think about the year in review, we've had to make pivots everywhere and every step along the way. Our staff has been incredible. They've adapted, they're fluid, and they execute with precision and consistency every step in our delivery model. We've also utilized telepsychiatry to reach our younger generations, which they've actually adapted pretty well to the technology, but it's allowed us to expand and reach a broader constituency in our community. Everywhere you turn, people are commenting on, my life has changed, I've had to do this differently, I'm working from home. Mental health is a key and critical component of our community today, and it's often something that's overlooked. We want to continue to serve our mission and our communities. We embrace families and transform lives. Our 2019 year was one of growth and expansion. We'll get to that in a little bit more detail, but really, most importantly, we want to talk about the partnerships that we've had throughout the community that have allowed us to make that happen. We value the relationship we have with the Florida Network of Youth and Family Services and all of our elected representatives who helped advocate for us and get us the funding that we needed to continue services. We've thoughtfully expanded our board to 20 members, all representing different counties and communities throughout Northeast Florida. We clearly have a better representation of the communities that we serve, and everyone is committed to giving us their time, talents, and treasures to help make Youth Crisis Center better. We created a stronger vision for the future by implementing and designing a new 3-year strategic plan. Our plan further aligns our mission to the needs of our communities. We hired on key executive staff to increase our strategic partner relationships in the community and also to increase the awareness of the Youth Crisis Center throughout Northeast Florida. And I'd be remiss if I didn't take a moment to reflect on the contributions that our President and CEO, Kim Sertivan, has made. It's certainly been an interesting year, to say the least. But through the challenging times, Kim has been able to lead the organization with a fearless perseverance, unyielding and unrelenting in her pursuit of fulfilling the mission of the Youth Crisis Center. Her contributions were so monumental that she was recognized by the Jacksonville Business Journal to be a woman of influence in the community. We commend Kim for all the work that she's done and are so grateful for her leadership. But at the end of the day, we couldn't have done it without you, our supporters. We thank our board members, our volunteers, and our staff for all the tireless hours they've put in helping to support the Youth Crisis Center. Every dollar that you've given to us helps us to expand our offering and our services throughout our communities, broadening our reach and allowing us to attract and retain top talent and deliver quality care to every youth and family that we encounter. And now I'm going to flip it over to our CEO, Kim Sertivan, to share more about our highlights.
Hello, thank you Layla for your kind words, and thank you for joining us for our annual virtual meeting. I'm Kim Sertivan, President and CEO of Youth Crisis Center, and I have had the honor and pleasure of working for this amazing nationally accredited organization for the past 20 years. This past year was a year for expansion and opportunity, even in the midst of a crisis. I am excited to share that we opened an office in St. Augustine through our partnership with Flagler Health plus Care Connect. This space now serves home to our St. Johns County Stop Now and Plan team and our Family Link outpatient therapists. We also now have a location in Clay County after expanding our Touchstone Village Transitional Living Program. This program works in partnership with Moose Haven, where we provide housing, life skills training, and mental health services to homeless young adults working towards self-sufficiency. Furthermore, YCC entered into an agreement with the Clay County School District to provide school-based therapy services at 2 secondary schools. We were successful in receiving all necessary capital improvement funding for space improvements and operational support for House of Hope Emergency Shelter Program for the first year. This program is expected to open in mid-November. Through a generous donation from the Jim Moran Foundation, YCC was able to complete all necessary renovations to the Touchstone Village Transitional Living Program in Duval County, which also included campus security enhancements. YCC is excited that we reestablished our relationship with United Way of St. Johns County by becoming a partner agency. As we celebrate our serving of our community for the past 46 years, I must not be remiss in sharing our opportunities to overcome obstacles faced this past year, in part due to the pandemic. During this time, YCC quickly pivoted our service delivery in March from face-to-face services to virtual in order to continue serving the Northeast Florida community. Through the First Coast Relief Fund, we received funding to purchase technology enhancements that made it possible to provide telehealth services. YCC's efforts to continue our services with little disruption to care led to its recognition by the Nonprofit Center of Northeast Florida, where we received the Local Focus Lasting Impact Award. The agency reopened with providing face-to-face services and now offers a hybrid of care that is best for the family. As the needs of our community continue to change, YCC remains true to its mission of building a stronger community through stronger families. I would like to thank my amazing and dedicated board of directors for their leadership and support to our mission. I would like to thank our outstanding staff for their tireless efforts in helping to continue to change the lives of others. On behalf of the clients we serve, I would like to thank our donors and our state legislators for their leadership, support, and advocacy. Please continue to follow YCC's amazing work on our social media sites and look for our upcoming event for the 2nd annual Hayden Hurst Golf Tournament, which focuses on mental health support and destigmatizing mental illness. And thank you for joining us.
We are excited to award the following individuals with their service and dedication to the Youth Crisis Center. We are very pleased to recognize the following 2 employees for their exceptional service, both in direct and non-direct team member. Our Direct Care Employee of the Year goes to a dedicated mental health therapist. Through her 3-year tenure, this therapist has been an integral part in our outpatient behavioral health team, providing vast knowledge and outstanding care to our clients. Her upbeat and positive demeanor uplifts the office and her surroundings on a daily basis. Proudly, this award goes to Leslie Danielle Masters. Our Non-Direct Care Employee of the Year winner has only worked at the Youth Crisis Center this past year. However, since her start in October 2019, she has been a vital member of the development team and has went above and beyond in her role as a grant writer, identifying new funding sources to further the mission of the Youth Crisis Center. Proudly, this award goes to Ms. Kristen Dietzen. The Youth Crisis Center is a proud nonprofit. We are always excited to recognize amazing volunteers in the community. This volunteer has been involved with our agency for the past 10 years. While always exceptional, this past year she made it her mission to help furnish our new program, the House of Hope. She personally raised funds to furnish 3 rooms in our emergency shelter, and she is always looking for ways to help the kids at the Youth Crisis Center by bringing donations and cooking food at Christmas. We are very lucky and happy to recognize Mrs. Rhoda Goldstein as our Volunteer of the Year. Our last award is our Board Member of the Year. While we have an amazing group of board members, this new board member was outstanding. She decided, with the help of her family and foundation, to host a golf tournament to benefit the Youth Crisis Center. Through her hard work and dedication, she managed to donate $30,000 towards mental behavioral health. She is always willing to help out and strives to make aware our agency in the community. We are honored to recognize Mrs. Kathy Hurst as our Board Member of the Year.
Hi, my name is Precious Wall and I am 19 years old. I ended up in Touchstone because I didn't have a really strong relationship with my father like I would have liked, and because of that I ended up having to leave my house and finding another place to live, and that is how I found this place. And at first it sounded too good to be true, but as I continued to do my research, I realized that this is a place that I feel I should call home. Something that I love about Touchstone would be the community building, and even though a pandemic is happening, everyone's still trying to be involved with each other, but keeping the distance, but still trying to remain connected. That's something that I would say I love about Touchstone. After Touchstone, I see myself owning my own apartment, moving up in my education as far as getting my bachelor's degree in business administration, and really just growing my knowledge and networking with more people and just getting to know more and more people. And I see myself opening up my own company and really helping those who are in my position like I was.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Leonard Chapman Jr., and it's an honor and a privilege to serve as the future chairman over the board of directors here at the Youth Crisis Center. What it means to me to be chair is very humbling, and it's an opportunity to transform and really enlighten and illuminate the mission and vision for the Youth Crisis Center. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to Layla for having the RAM for such a great period of time as chair. And while there is a changing of the gravel, so to speak, she will always serve in an incredible position here at the YCC. So we're thankful, Layla, on behalf of myself as the future chair, but everyone here at the YCC family, we appreciate your service and dedication. You know, leadership is actually one of my favorite terms in the entire dictionary, and what leadership means to me simply means is that I have an opportunity to build upon what has already been built. And what that means is that YCC has been in existence for an enormous amount of years, and all I'm doing is coming in to put my fingerprint on what has already been established. So on behalf of myself and my family, I want to thank everyone from the executive team to the janitors, everyone that's associated with the Youth Crisis Center. I want to thank you for this incredible but yet humbling opportunity to serve as the future chairman here at the YCC. I'm looking forward to working with our new executive board leadership. I've got to get an incredible shout out to Patrick Lynch, the vice chair, Landon Strickland, the treasurer, Nina, our incredible secretary, and Layla as our past chair. But I would be remiss in my responsibility as future chair if I didn't give an incredible shout out to our indomitable leader and CEO and president, Kim Sturtevant. Kim, you are appreciated, you are valued, and we appreciate your diligence and your dedication to the mission and vision here at the Youth Crisis Center. We're thankful, and I'm personally am excited to work with our new executive leadership team, and we're going to take YCC to the next level this coming year, especially as we focus on our 3-year strategic plan. I want to say thank you for your continued support, all of our sponsors, all of our encouragers, all of the families, and most importantly, the community that we serve. Again, I'm honored and privileged to serve as the new and future chair for the board of directors here at the Youth Crisis Center. Take care.